We got the grant in July of 2002. I never thought it would take 8 years. It took over 8 years to finish the project. It's a bygone era, and I think we need to remind people where we came from.
Looks like the typical beating one.
It's like it just comes alive all of a sudden.
That'd scare me. Yeah. It's kind of cute.
By living here and then working on this project, I realized, the hardships that the keepers endured.
Okay, so we're thinking a harbor seal?
Yeah, harbor seal.
He was shot.
There ain't no such thing as maintenance free.
What the North Light Commission does is the preservation and the conservation of the lighthouse.
By maintaining something, you stay connected with. If you have something you don't maintain, you lose that contact. And that's why we spend the time to bring the school kids out, to try to build the connection.
I don't know if anyone knows, but this is actually the 4th lighthouse that was built on this property. This is not the one and only. The first that was built out on the point. Robbie, what year was that?
1829.
1829, the first lighthouse was built. And then finally this house was built and has been here ever since.
These are the tower supports.
Still going?
I think it's important that we preserve it so people know what it was like. So we have our clockworks, and the float has the bearing, so it does allow it to rotate, even though now it doesn't have to because it has the flasher. As you can hear the air going over the vent ball. And I think it's important that people are reminded of what Block Island was and not just what it is today, because it's changed a lot. It's been 20 years, over 20 years of hard work, and it's nice to see it actually bear fruit. I knew a couple of the last keepers, and John Lee did say it was the happiest time in his life was when the 7 years he lived here. And, I could see how that could be true. I think people were happier with a simpler life than they are today